Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, here we go with the finals of the Platinum Division Scotch Doubles here at the 2019 Western BCA 9-Ball Championship. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give a shout out to our sponsors today, Hustlin' USA Clothing Company, Savage Billiard Apparel, CSI, Q Sports International, Players Club Limited, Catfish Lou's and Legends Billiard Room, Players Sports Bar and Grill, YCCS Collections, and McDermott Cues. Thank you guys for your support. We are coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort here in Lincoln City, Oregon. It's right on the Oregon coast. We can look out the window and see the beach, and it is gorgeous here. If you guys have never been here, you gotta come on down. Have a good day at the coast. The Oregon coasts are always ranked as some of the best and prettiest beaches in the world. It's gorgeous here. Come on down. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified when we go live. And this is the finals, so share. Everyone wants to watch. And did you bring your streaming buddy? Your homework was to bring a streaming buddy. We are your hosts, Kevin and Sherry Ross. Sherry will be along in just a minute. The players entering the battle arena, Steve Lingelbach and Wendy Schelske versus the team of Daniel Sardoncillo and Anna Busley. The team of Lingelbach and Schelske, they are sitting in the hot seat and must be beat twice. This is true double elimination. The team of Sardoncillo and Busley, if they want this, they got to beat them twice. What are these people playing for? Let's have a look at the payouts. First place is over $1,700. Second place, $1,170. So, what was that, about $540 difference? Not a bad little payday. This is just the Scotch doubles. There's still plenty more pool coming up over the week. You know, this is only day 2, and we're here for 8 days. There's lots of pool going on. All right, I thought they were ready to start. We have 3 out of the 4 players here. Steve Lingelbach, he's MIA. He'll be along shortly. Steve Lingelbach, you're on the clock. Steve Lingelbach to table 9, you're on the clock. So let's go over the rules real quick. We are playing CSI rules 9-ball, mostly. Main deviation is it's going to be rack for your opponent instead of rack your own. It is alternate break. And the 9-ball counts as a win on the break in all 6 pockets out there. Jump cues are allowed and 3 foul rule is in effect. All right, here we go. Steve Lingelbach entering the playing arena. So we are just about ready to get started as soon as he unpacks all his gear. We also have the gold Scotch doubles finals going on right now on the bonus stream. So be sure to check that out too. The team of Lettsam and Dawkins versus the team of Edwards and Edwards currently battling it out on the bonus stream. That is being commentated by Joel Peck.
Hi there. I'm here too, just doing a little social media stuff. We're about to get underway. Everybody's getting their cues ready and available. As Kevin was just saying, on the bonus coverage, we do have the Gold Division finals for the Scotch double. And that other Scotch doubles match I was just telling you about is teams of Letson and Dawkins and Edwards and Edwards.
Yeah, being commentated by Joel Peck.
Yep.
Looks like the team of Letson and Dawkins got the first game on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Looks like we're just about ready to get started. I think Steve's got all of his gear together.
Yep.
All right, they've already flipped the coin. Wendy Schelske going to be racking. At LittmanLights.com, overhead cam. Thanks, Mike Littman. We have 80 tables, 80 diamond pool tables in here with 80 Littman lights. We got got the best equipment in the business.
What are they playing for here?
I did go over that, but I don't mind going over it again.
Oh, I wasn't here.
We're playing for about a $540 difference between first and second.
Yeah.
$1,710 for first. That's not bad.
Yeah. And the plaque and your name in the memory lane thing. You don't. That second place doesn't go in there.
Nope. Second place doesn't get a trophy or a plaque.
No.
All right, Anna with the break. Makes a couple of balls on the break and a nice shot on the one. This is a nice start.
A little bit jacked up, but you know this is the platinum division. And Daniel Sardoncillo is her partner. He's tall, got long fingers. He did a bridge up over this.
Oh yeah, he'll have no problems bridging over this. Yeah, this three ball is definitely the main issue this rack.
And if you see that armband there, that means he is under the age of 21, or is it 18?
I'm pretty sure he's over 18.
No, I think so.
I'm not positive, but I think he's over 18. So I think that's just under 21. Anna gonna remove that magic rack. Anna trying to figure out what to do with this three ball.
Yeah, as soon as I come all the way back out for it for the three up in the side pocket, I think. Just because that five ball is so big.
Oh,
Past
side
the side.
pocket. Oof.
Oh, got the point.
Caught the point a little bit, which kind of killed the cue ball.
She's all right.
Well, Daniel can see the three.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest of shots, but
No, he's going to let the cue ball run, but it's going to run three rails around for the five ball in this in the upper left-hand pocket there, probably. Now your lower left.
Oh, so you think Daniel's going to cut this three in? Into the side, I mean?
It's pretty thin, but because you have to let the cue ball go to get shape on the five, he's a good shot. What's his Fargo? 641. Yeah, the kid can play.
Yeah, he won the Platinum Division singles
Yeah.
last year.
Okay, so the 5 goes in the right-hand corner instead of the left, but yeah.
Yeah, the 5 goes in 5 of the 6 pockets out there. So,
What's up, Hank? Welcome
hey,
in.
how you doing? How you doing, Hank?
That's Joel Peck commentating on the other table.
Dan Doris. Hey, Dan. Hey, if you're in Lincoln City, come on down and get you a shirt.
Now come say hi.
Yeah, we got a shirt with your name on it. Okay, not literally your name on it, but we
Yeah.
got one for you if you want one.
Well, we know who Jonathan's rooting for.
Not Daniel, because he wants Daniel to go away,
Oh.
apparently. Go, Daniel, go away, Daniel. No, never mind. All right, Daniel looking at this semi-long shot on the 6.
Get out of that side pocket.
Oh, man. I was thinking he was just going to roll it in
Yeah.
and let Anna shoot the 7
In
down
the
to
corner.
the corner.
Yeah.
If he was trying to come back. Leaves a nice, easy 2-ball out for Steve and Wendy.
No, don't need a crystal ball with Steve shooting. He will show you exactly what he wants to do. And he's putting the mental image in his mind.
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing that for the muscle memory, and yeah, this is what I want you to do. Okay, we can do that.
Nine-ball deposited. The team of Lingelbach and Schelske drawing first blood in this finals. 1-0 in this race to 6.
Q-stick. Yeah, the Steve. You remember Steve and Wendy from earlier this year in March when they were playing the finals for the 8-ball down here. That's correct, right? I know you went and looked that up, but. Yeah, right. Right there.
Yeah, 8-ball Lingelbach Schelske,
Yeah, and they won.
and also the World's Lingelbach Schelske.
There you go. But they won in back in March.
Yeah, so they've been playing together as a team for, this is their 3rd tournament together as a team. And 1 year ago, at last year's 9-ball, Steve Lingelbach had Rosemary Dunn as a partner, and they finished 2nd.
It's a nice break.
I can't remember the names of the people that finished first, but I can picture their faces. They were on the live stream a bunch, and I can't remember their names. I'd have to look that. I'm gonna look that up.
That 6-ball went and ruined Steve's plans here for a break and run, I think. Daniel and Kathy Stanley. Or no, Sardoncillo, that's Junior and Kathy Stanley.
I was thinking somebody else. All right.
Junior Sardoncillo, and so the young man's playing here. His dad played Steve and his other partner last year.
Yep.
And they won. So if Daniel doesn't win here, Dad's going to be like, see, I'm still the man.
Even though Junior, Daniel has a higher frog rate than his dad now
Mm-hmm.
by 6 points or thereabouts.
Yeah, Steve got a little love there with that one ball. Ended up going in. He was playing the bank, but he got a little love. He shot it long and got a little love rub from the
Little,
cue.
little love rub.
Uh-huh. And the one went right in the hole. Banked this and right,
Oh,
look, right
nice
in behind him.
safety.
Yep.
Nice shot, Wendy. All right, Daniel Sardoncillo coming to the table.
These are really hard to judge.
Yeah, this is.
Well,
I mean,
is
if
this
you
a
just,
two? No, two railer isn't available at that corner right there where his hand is.
yeah, I think you got to go a little bit long and withdraw and shorten it because if you just try
Yeah.
to go straight at it, I think you're going to clip the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's looking maybe go to that right side rail with some left spin maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just below that 8 ball. Nice.
No.
Looks to me like you got to go a little bit long and shorten it with draw because I think you'll clip the 8 if you just got to go if you try to go straight at
He
it.
lengthened it out a little bit there. Maybe. Oh.
Shortened it just a little too much.
Don't lie. Oh, okay. Well, there are
Yeah,
two
two's
balls
on
on
the
the
rail.
rail.
All right, ball in hand. Steve Lingelbach coming to the table.
7-8 isn't very friendly.
No, not at all.
He's riding the 9.
He is.
He's going for the billiard.
He most certainly is.
It's actually a really smart shot.
Figured to probably not leave much of a shot on the 2, even if you miss it.
Well, and he can even go into the end rail and clip the 9 and still make the 9 too if he.
Safe?
Listen,
Nope, no safe, but
yeah. He's upset he didn't make that. I mean, yeah, it's a nice.
it would have been
not
nice.
Easy.
It would have been nice to make it, but
Yeah.
it's not a hanger by any means.
Yeah, no.
It brings Anna to the table. She can try to come off the right side of the 2, let the cue ball go up table, try to hide behind the 4, one possibility.
Yeah.
Can try to bank the 2 up table, can bring the cue ball back to right about where it is now for a safety. It's another possibility. Or just try to cut it in. And she darn near did.
What?
All right. It's left a bank for Wendy.
Or what if she hits it wide and tries to get the cue ball over by that 7-8 and maybe make it a little bit more dead or something like that, you know? You'd have to hit it a little bit wide.
Yeah, she doesn't have to go for this bank. She can play safe here, try to get the cue ball in behind that 7-8. I saw Steve go running. Where'd he go? Oh, he's just going to refill his cup of water. All right, and communication between partners is definitely allowed. Only requirement, the only 2 requirements is, one requirement is the non-shooting player must stay at their seat. They can't come up to the table or even walk around the perimeter. And the other one is your talking and shooting should all fit into the 45-second recommended time frame.
Mm-hmm.
And I say recommended because there's no referee here with a stopwatch timing, but don't take forever. Be snappy about it.
9 o'clock, we've got the last finals, which would be the silver division.
Right on. Yeah, that's the only one left. We had the bronze. The gold is going on right now, and we're watching the platinum. So silver is the only one left. All right, it's 9-ball. 9-ball. Oh.
Oh, she's pocketed a ball and.
No, she hasn't.
No? Where's the 1 ball? Oh, it was this after the break. Never
was
mind.
shooting the 2.
I thought that was from the break.
Marv, Joe,
I was looking at the other table for a second and reading the chat over there.
That's Joel's job.
Yeah.
All right, brings Daniel to the table.
Lisa Avasu, Mike Kurz, table 39.
Nice shot, Daniel. So even if the 7 doesn't go by the 8 into the corner, it's okay because there's a 7-9 combo sitting there.
Yeah,
so
or you could billiard the 7 in off of the 9 if if you don't like shooting the combination.
it has possibilities now. Got options. Oh, that's a nice shot. Nice shot, Anna.
She was part of that Northwest Cup, and then they did that money matchup that they did with a bunch of players coming in and challenging each other, and she was one of the shooters that played in that. And
Yeah, her far grade she's just shy of 500, so that means she's a solid player. She knows her way around a pool table.
I don't know why he's looking. Yeah, he can billiard the 7 right off of the 9, and
So you looking at trying to draw into this to try to break it out?
I hope not. Don't do that.
That's crazy talk.
Maybe he's just trying to slide over instead of going forward.
That's a possibility, but it sure looked like he's winding up.
Yeah.
All right, he's doing something different now. He can't make up his mind.
Now he's drawn.
Janet Thomas.
Yep, and now your partner's in trouble. Don't scratch.
Tony Bloom.
He put a stroke on that, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Augie Gonzalez, Brian Woodruff, table 47. Julie DeWalt and Paul Viscano, table 48.
Oh, well, Ian, we're glad you found us.
Welcome, Eon. And glad you found us, Hank. And hello, Jonathan. Martin, welcome. If I haven't said hi to you guys before.
So you bank the 6 here if you're Anna?
That's what I'm thinking.
Garrett Craig and Justin Foreman, table
This
42.
is actually a decent shot. That's leaving him long, and if it had rolled a couple more inches, it's a whole lot harder shot. But
Yeah, except here you can send the cue ball 2 rails at the 9, and even if you don't make the 9, you can shoot the 7 up table.
there you go. That's Steve Lingelbach's crafty.
So you know he sees that shot. Whether or not he wants to shoot it is another story.
Well, he also sees the billiard off of the 9 too with the 7.
Of course.
I'm going to announce some names that we announced earlier. Sam Yost and Brent Langley, table 44.
You know, the only real danger of trying to send a cue ball 2 rails at the 9 is it's possible you can, you know, hook yourself behind the 9 where you don't make the 9, but you don't have a shot at the 7 where you're hooked behind the 9. That's the main danger.
Right, 9's going. Nope.
And
Well,
okay,
lined up the 8-9.
didn't get hooked, and there is a shot to the 7.
Now she needs to push this forward slowly as to not to disturb that 8 ball.
Yeah, looks like she will brush the 8. I don't think she can avoid hitting the 8.
Yeah, so you got to roll that ball up table. Don't hit it hard, and you know the 8 comes out, and now it's a funny shot.
Hey, Richard, welcome. All right, here we go. 7 up the corner. Try not to disturb that 8 too much. Oh, she was able to avoid the 8. Unfortunately, did not make the 7.
And the 7 avoided the pocket.
Yeah, she avoided hitting the 8, and the 7 avoided the pocket.
Mm-hmm. All right, and it's Daniel's shot. He gets a reprieve for his team here. You go back and watch it or even thinking about it right after going, what in the world was I thinking?
His dad will let him have it. All right, nice shot.
Now, should Anna come off the rail at this? Or you hit it easy so it doesn't bobble out, right? Or just come off of the rail. She's got to cut the 9 is off the rail just a little bit more than the 8 ball is.
Yeah, it is just a hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not going rail first or anything. I'm just cutting the 8 into the 9. A little bit of left spin so I don't scratch in the other corner. Just like that.
Yep. JT's funny. Got to root for Junior.
The junior instead of the mini me, it's the junior. All right, tying it up 1 apiece in this finals race to 6. The first set of a possible 2 sets. Lingelbach and Schelske are in the hot seat on the A side. Must be beat twice. This is true double elimination. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Monday evening. All right, Anna with the break.
I'm going to let Summerfield sit in for a little bit.
Okay.
So you guys have fun with Kevin in the summer. I'm going to go sit and watch the match out there a little bit, and then I'll come back in.
All right. Sherry's going to go find Summerfield. All right, dry break, and man, it's hard to avoid not making the 9 here if you try to cut the 1 in the side. Actually, I think you have to overcut it to make the 9. You have to overcut the 1 to make the 9. I don't think you can do both. Oh, you could do both. Unfortunately, has not left much for Wendy. All right, we're being joined by Summerfield Habner. How
Hey.
you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Kevin?
Just another day in paradise.
Nice. So here we are. We're at 1-1.
Yeah, this finals race to 6, first set of a possible 2.
First set.
Yeah,
Man, these
Wendy
are two-
Schelske at the table.
All right. These are 2 tough teams.
Yeah, both these teams, they seem to play pretty well together. Because you got to be tough if you're in the finals.
Wendy's probably playing 2 rails back behind the 6-7 here off the 2. Oh, maybe trying at the 9?
A little harder, a little harder.
Yeah. No kidding. Gosh, that was almost on. Well, has it been an action-packed day of pool?
It's been non-stop action except for the downtime between the non-stop action.
Yeah. And Daniel stepping to the table. I haven't gotten to see he and what's his partner's first name?
Anna.
Anna. Haven't gotten to see them play together.
Yeah. Anna Busley, Daniel,
There it is.
Wendy, and
Oh,
Steve.
wow. Wow, he just drilled that. Oh, looking at the wrong screen.
Yeah, don't look at that screen. Look at this screen. That's a different match over
That's
there.
too funny. Well, we were on that 9 here, and I thought it went flying. What do you think? Is Daniel going to bank this? He's got a good play on the out if he makes it.
Yeah, he's got some options here. So,
I think he's firing.
I don't know, the shot I think I like coming off the right side of the 2, leave the 2 messed up with that 6-7, and send the cue ball. Try to get the cue ball behind those balls up table.
Playing back behind there.
Oh, behind the 7.
Oh, it almost went
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, you don't want that to go.
No,
Because he's got that cue ball tucked in behind that 7 real nice.
that's a pretty shot. Definitely leaves a tough kick here. And the 2's on the wrong side of the pocket to really make it.
Yeah, if you just try to go one rail at it, there's a big hole over there for the cue ball to fall in.
Steve tapping the table to make sure it's still there. I don't know. Could try this Z kick, but that's no fun. Does he have a 1 rail at it? Just for a touch?
Yeah, I wouldn't go for the Z kick because if you miss it, that's a real easy
scratch.
2-9 combo.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice shot.
Yes, it is. And do you think that's what he was trying to do, is push down into the pack, or you think he was trying to thin it a little more?
I think he did just what he wanted.
That's excellent. It worked out great. Does it look like she can see a piece of that 2 ball? Or is she kicking?
Even if you can see it, there's not much future in hitting the edge of it. I think you just gotta kick it out. Either you could go for a soft kick, trying to just get the cue ball behind the 5, or you can try to make the 9 here.
I like kicking into the side rail more than the end rail, just because you have a wider angle here getting past the 8 ball.
Yeah, the problem with this is if you don't leave it hooked.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
It stays up.
Well, I was saying if you don't leave it hooked, and if you don't
Oh,
make
is
the
that
9,
possible?
you leave
Yeah.
a possible return
Man,
on the
oh,
9
man.
here. All right, this is going to be Wendy's shot.
And it's pretty tough to pocket this ball without following it in. You almost have to go rail first.
Yeah, if you hit the 9 ball too full, the cue ball follows it in.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just a chance you got to take.
Mm-hmm. You're shooting this, aren't you? Are you jacking up a little bit to get some draw on it, or are you just trying to play punch shot?
A little below center with good speed.
Yeah. And she
nice,
does have more room off the rail than I thought she did.
A little below center, nice firm stroke. Looks like about half ball hit roughly.
Just landing up pretty low on that cue ball. You don't want to hit too much ball and overdraw.
Yeah, you don't want to be drawing it. You just want the ball to be sliding when it hits the 2 balls. Not
Exactly.
spinning backwards.
Hopefully that 2 ball holds up.
All right,
Oh.
looks like we're gonna have a full run out here. No more of this 9-ball nonsense.
It's so hard when it's hanging in the pocket like that, though. I mean, even though the out is always looming over you, that the win just is always there in your mind, you know?
Well, you're just too easily distracted. You gotta
Yeah.
concentrate on business here.
I know that's true. Hey, look, a blue car.
Squirrel.
You just missed that ball.
Daniel, wow.
I am
I'm-
very
I'm-
surprised.
Well, I'm also surprised at how he chose to play that because there was no shot for the 3 there,
I think he was leaving
except
her.
for some weird back
He was
cut to the
leaving her for the
3-9.
back cut, yeah.
I'm shocked.
Wow. I think Steve's going to play safe here. I think Steve's going to marry to the 3-ball. Yeah, I like that shot. I mean, he's on the rail, so it's tough for him to stop that ball properly. But if he can freeze to the 3-ball here off the 2, Wendy's coming to the table. Or no, sorry, Anna's coming to the table next, and that's not going to
Yeah,
be
it
an easy
doesn't
kick.
look
It
like
looks like he's lining up to make it.
He's not playing safe. He's riding the 9.
Well, and it's hard to stop on that 3-ball right on the rail.
I mean, he's going to jack up. He's going to try to. I don't know if you can play the 9 and play safe at the same time because you got to cut this 2. Yeah, he couldn't play safe at the same
Wow.
time, but he made the 3, so
3-ball
that
goes.
works.
Perfect. And what were you saying? Now we're going to see an entire run out? Now? Now's the time. It looks pretty open from here.
That's what I thought before, too.
Yeah.
So who knows?
It's a nice, easy shot.
I mean, you never know. From the 4 to the 5, they may play for a 5-9 combo here. You never know.
You never know. You would hope not.
Kiro, table 49. Will Totten and Ramon Farias, table 55. Brad Hornshaw.
Do you just play
Gary
straight through
Jones,
this?
Table 56. Joe Rush and Ryan Smith.
Oh yeah, you just want
A little
just
bit
get
of
back.
top.
Yeah, just
over.
get back to back towards the middle. So you leave yourself some angle on the 4, so you can come around 2 rails for the 5.
Don't get straight. Should be just fine.
Yeah, it's a little bit straighter than I would want.
Yeah. That's just enough room to pop out for the 5, though. But you want to be on the opposite side of the 5-ball, so you're not worried about hitting the 8. Or I would prefer to be there. Steve's got something up his sleeve, though.
No, if he can, like draw back to like the middle of the table, if you cut the 5 in from like the middle of the table, yeah, there's no. I don't think there's a danger of. I don't think there's a danger of hitting the 8. Looks like it would just go right around the 8.
You're saying pop up behind the 5 and then play inside of the 8? I guess he punches off the rail a lot better than I do.
So, like I said, remember that?
No.
Remember what I said about 5-9 combo?
I don't think, yeah. It's hard to emphasize to people how small that 9-ball really is.
Yeah. So what I was saying was you shoot the 4 in the corner and draw back out this way, and we cut the 5 in. And
Right around. That makes sense. Yeah, now your back cut on the 5-ball, that side pocket is very present for her cut. You don't want to scratch there. And she's got to fire this shot. If she doesn't fire it, she's got the potential to leave it down there by the 9-ball, and you don't want to do that. What are you trying to do with the cue ball here?
not scratch in either of the
Not
2
scratch
sides.
on either
If
side.
you pop it, you might scratch cross side.
Yeah. I like to hit this firm with some inside to get past both side pockets and down to the other side of the table, because if you miss it, you're probably going to miss it short like that.
Safe behind the 8.
Oh, we're going to have a piece.
I'm not so sure.
Not so sure. No, there's nothing. I can see it right down the line. Holy cow, what a game this has been. Do you like to just thin masse this? I don't like to jump it. That's just too close to the rail for me.
I'm trying to kick the 5 to the other side of the 8.
I gotcha. I like the masse here because you have a really good chance of making it. That natural
If you
arc is so easy, and the pocket's huge from there. And
seems
then
like you have a good chance of hooking yourself behind the 8 if you do that.
I guess I was thinking play firmer and it was going to come around, but you're probably right. That 8 ball is pretty big. Looking at the 6 up table, looking at the kick, that's
Yep.
scary.
I like just trying to kick the 5 to the other side of the 8.
Oh yeah, this is a scary kick for me.
So you see the shot I'm talking about, right?
Yep, you're talking about kicking past the 8 ball with
So
some inside English to pop the 5 into the
so
foot
yeah,
rail. and
cue
back
ball
carpet rail.
here, cue ball 6 here, 5 ball here, like that.
I just always end up overhitting that shot, and then they open up and the cue ball pops out. He just wants to make this ball. I don't know what this gets you though.
Gets
Oh.
him safe,
Yep.
almost.
Almost. And it would have got him a great shot on the 6 ball. And if you're shooting the 6 from there, you can draw off the 6 ball, combo the 7 over onto the 9. Or not.
David Lash, yes, this is the first set.
Mr. Lashington, where are you, sir?
Not here, apparently.
Yeah. It just isn't the same. Joel and I are lonely. Yeah, a lot of the late nighters we haven't seen so far. I imagine they'll be showing up for singles, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Steve.
singles and teams. Yeah, the Scotch doubles usually has the smallest turnout.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just come for singles and teams, or even just teams, just singles.
Is Steve
It's
playing safe here, or is he banking this ball and trying to get safe? I think he can play the two-way, bank the ball, and get it back in the 6-7 cluster and have a play on.
He could also zigzag the cue ball at the 9, but yeah, he was just going for the 5.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Pretty
left.
fortunate with that leave.
Yeah, he hasn't left a shot really.
I like to think I can play this off the head rail, bunch of English, and kick it in, but hey, Chris, how you doing? Good to see you guys out there. It looks like we got plenty of people out there checking out this tournament, and it's been awesome so far. For day 3, is that right?
Today's day 2. Today's Monday, right?
Day 2, yes. I guess I've been here for 3. Yeah, fun day doesn't count. That's fine. Fun day was pretty awesome, though.
All right, nice wafer thin on the 5, cue ball at the 9.
The 8's not in the way? Yeah, I like that shot. I guess I just always hit it wrong. Ooh, great try for it. Is she going to get fortunate with this roll? Well, and here they come to the table. I think Wendy's got a really good chance to put him in good position here. You don't want to do too much with this.
All right, are we going to see a run out now?
I think so. Do you like to come around the 8 ball, or do you just play with a little bit of inside and come to the center of the table?
A little bit of high left
Yeah,
is my preference here.
me too.
On a 7-footer, on a 9-footer, I'm going 2 rails around the 8.
Mm-hmm.
7-footers and 9-footers, you do play different patterns.
Yeah.
Going the low outside, spinning 2 rails around. That's more of a 9-foot table kind of shot.
Yeah.
You don't do that as much on 7-footers just because everything is in such closer quarters. Things are more congested. You usually have to move the cue ball a lot less, so you're playing a lot more 1-rail type positions. Inside soft rolls. You're not doing those big shots like on 9-foot tables.
I am just blown. I don't understand. Not just running these balls out.
He was straight in, so he had to play
Yeah.
for the combo. It's not because he really wanted to. It's just
Yeah.
he was straight in on the 6, had to play for just the stop shot, and why not?
I'll bet this has been the longest game of all of them so far. Still early.
Of all 3 of them, yes.
Of all 3.
Of
Yeah.
all 3 games, this was the longest.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, nice one. Well, there we go. It finally comes to a conclusion.
All right, regaining the lead, 2-1 in this finals.
Yeah,
Race to
Steve
6.
Windy taking a little lead.
First set of a possible 2 sets.
Both teams using the magic rack. Is that right?
Yes, I believe they are both using it, and Magic Rack is optional, not required.
Mm-hmm. I still can't get over how good this room looks. All these Littmans
Love
just
these
look
Littman lights.
amazing.
Love the Littman lights.
Am I imagining it, or is the casino dimmed down? I feel like they dimmed down the main room because the lights are, or maybe the lights are just so bright that it seems more dim.
Actually, it feels a little bit brighter in here than normal, probably because
Really?
the table lights are brighter than the fluorescents.
I am imagining things.
Feels a little brighter in here to me than normal, but you say it's dimmer, I say it's brighter, so it's probably in the middle. It's
Right
probably
in the
exactly
middle.
the same.
Yeah. So windy break in here. Do you like your teammate to break, or do you prefer to break?
I like whoever's making balls on the break to break.
Do you
Some
net-
people like the strategy of you let the lesser player break because you let the better player deal with the first shot after the break, which is fine if they're making balls on the break. But if they're just spreading them open for your opponents, then that doesn't really work out.
Man, she missed that wing ball, and it looked like she hit it just right. Strange. That's a weird cluster down there. Doesn't look like that 2 passes the 7. It does go past the 4-9.
Well, look at that LittmanLights.com overhead cam.
I don't know if it passes the 4-9. It's pretty tight.
I think it has just enough room to squeak by, but it does go to both side pockets. And if you cut this one in, you can probably play position for that upper side pocket on screen.
Yeah, I think you might end up coming a little wide for that. Do you like spinning around the pack, or you like hitting a little bit of inside to
right,
stop it?
dropping right between. Well, she's banking it. Okay.
Ooh. That's a, yeah. I was going to say that's a great 2-way, but if that bank goes in, it's all of a sudden not.
It's a no way.
It's a 0-way. Yep.
No way. No way, Jose.
No way.
John Faulkner. What's up, buddy? Long time no see.
Steve's got quite the cut here. That one ball's pretty small over there.
No, it's 2 1/4 inches.
Yeah. Same size. We didn't shrink that one. It's not dimmer. We didn't shrink the one ball.
It's not a snooker ball.
Wambra, you may be right.
All right, Steve, trying to kick this one in.
Yep, he's got a good chance to at least hit this ball, if not make it.
Oh, man, what an
that's
effort. What an effort at kicking that one in.
So close to exactly where you want to be.
And he even broke out, got a shot on the 2.
Yeah,
All right, I think
that's a terrific shot.
Daniel's reaching for his jump cue.
It's a long jump. Do you jump this ball?
I
don't think I do. I mass A around.
Yeah, I jumped this.
Yeah, I'd jump that too. You're right.
Although the masse isn't bad.
Mass A, you can just hit that full rail.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
go rail first at it. You
Yeah.
don't have to swerve it by much.
And I mean, if you're shallow jumping, because it's not full ball. It's what? Half, 3/4 ball? Nope, he's going to the full cue. I think that's, I don't know. It's just so close to the edge of the rail. Is he full cue jumping?
No, he's going. He's swerving around this 2 rail first. Yeah,
That line, though. I guess, I mean, he got pretty fortunate with that kicking off the 5 ball, but this is a little bit tricky to get a good line. If you hit this with inside, it's pretty hard to cut that ball and not overrun it. I guess she's a little further away from the rail than I thought. I'm getting my bearings here. Because, yeah, if you throw this with outside, you're just going to be on the wrong side of the 2 ball. Does look like she's lining up inside. It does go in either side pocket, though. Ooh,
just a bit outside.
wafer thin.
Wafer
She gonna
thin.
get lucky on that? Oh man, what a shot!
Safe
A
on the
miss
death.
turns into a perfect shot. And looks like Anna's gonna have a chance at that Steve Lingelbach kick. It's a little bit.
Anna's going to say, here, let me show you how it's done, Steve.
She's got just enough of that side rail. Looks like that might be going a little wide, kicking from there.
Looks to me like, hitting between the side pocket and the 5-ball. Looks like that's a little bit, that looks perfect to me. A little bit of high
firm.
right, a little bit of high right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it's going wide. I think you have to lengthen it a little. A little bit of high right, I think will do the trick.
See how she plays it. She looks like she's shooting down. Oh,
Yep,
man, oh, man.
She did lengthen it a little and darn near made it.
Everybody's going to have to kick
Oh,
this ball.
look at this.
No
Oh, my
way.
God.
That's crazy.
Oy vey.
All right. Well, Steve's got another chance here.
All right, Z kick it in.
Wait, this is a heck of a hook here. Man. Now, have Steve and Wendy played together in the past?
Steve and Wendy, this is their third major tournament together.
Mhm.
They played together at the BCA Worlds in Vegas this year.
How'd they end up?
Not so good.
Mhm.
They finished 65th. But they also played in the spring in the 8-ball here. And they got second to Junior and Kathy Stanley. So,
right.
Daniel's father.
Z kick here.
Going for the Z kick and
good try.
slight miscalculation. All right, ball in hand for Daniel.
That second rail plays so unpredictably when kicking that.
I am terrible at judging, those Z kicks and Z banks. I am absolutely terrible at judging.
It either
those.
comes off dead flat or it comes off, wide as a piece of pizza.
I've successfully done them like 3 or 4 times in my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm stunned every time it works out. Well, Daniel with a good opportunity here to get him back in this. Get it back to 2-2. It's a funky table, though. That 4-9's a little weird. He's probably planning a little breakout here.
3's no picnic either.
Yeah.
He does have the correct angle on the 2 to drop on the 3.
So she's just going to push through this 2. I just don't want to get anywhere around that 6-7. I guess you don't have much of a choice. Just don't want to overrun it. I overrun all of them. That was all I did yesterday.
I'm not a big fan of dropping down in there. I'd rather just stun over a little bit, and just take the cut shot on the 3.
Leave the cut, and then Daniel can place him inside to break that out.
Chelsea Reeder, Darcy Mason.
Exactly. Or even just play safe on the 4 when you get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Wow.
Get off the rail.
Fired it.
And he could juice us up with a lot of right spin. It's a possibility, but it may be better just to go up and down table and play safe on the 4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if
It's
you
like
go up,
he's lining up to break it out.
I mean, if you go up and down table and just leave the cue ball like around here, you could just thin off the 4 and cue ball back behind the 9 as a safety, something like that.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But like I said, he can juice a lot of inside, and oh wow, what a shot! That was a
pretty tough to argue
shot.
with. And Daniel's playing good.
He hit that great, nice shot, Daniel.
Just got kind of a tricky body position here, but that's about it.
Yeah, I knew he could put enough right spin on it to go into them, but you're taking such a chance of actually getting a shot because you can hit them but still end up with squadouche or even hooked behind the 9. You got nothing.
Yep.
So that was the only thing I didn't like about going into him, but it worked out great for him. So nice shot, nicely done.
I think she's going to end up using the bridge here because she's got to. Well, I guess the smart play here is just not to force this 4 ball. He can make that 5 from anywhere. He can get back down table. I want to kind of pop draw off this 4 ball, so I leave a good line on the 5 to come back for the 6, but I just want my partner to pocket this ball when they're shooting it. What do you think?
I'm trying to figure out where we want to be on this 5 to get to the 6, and how does that relate to what she actually has available from this 4. Like if you roll it in, you might get behind the 7, try to stay up above the 8. Now you got to deal with the 9 ball to try to get to the 6.
Ideally, I want to be able to stun off the 5 and just slide down for the 6. I'd rather not have to come 2 rails around, but you got a big pocket to go 2 rails.
Like just being able to get this bridge in there is a challenge.
Yeah, it's tricky. And then the bridge dismount is tricky too. It's a good shot of it. Ooh. Oh, no.
Oh, no, is
Shoot.
right.
Well, and that, yeah, you
If she
force
was
it a little too much, and all of a sudden you're too far. You got to deal with the 9, and you just hook the ball up. That's tricky. Daniel can't get in and out of there without making contact with the 9, can he? No. So he's looking at the backside of that 9.
I mean, he can bank the 5 if he wants to avoid hitting the 9.
Yeah. He's going to back cut it, and he's going to kick the 9 down towards that pocket and hope it breaks it out.
I mean, as long as if you can hit the backside of the 9, then you can just, kind of glance off the back of the 9, and then the cue ball comes down for the 6.
Exactly.
But you're taking a big chance there. I mean, you might tie up the 9 on top of that 7-8, so everything's even worse.
It's one of the fun things about watching these younger players is that they. Oh, no way. Oh, my gosh.
Or
that's
this
a
might happen.
heartbreaker. What was I saying? That's one of the fun things about. Yeah. I mean, those risks are fun to take because when they work out, they're great shots, and when they don't, stuff like that happens.
I've had things like that go wrong enough times in my life that I don't do that anymore. That's what I'm saying, bank the 5 to avoid hitting the 9.
And I think that's the older wisdom that makes you not make those decisions, but it's fun to watch. But you probably have a lower long-term percentage of winning games.
Oh, the suspense was killing me there.
Didn't know that rail. Yeah.
All right.
Taking a 3-1 lead.
They're at the halfway mark. 3 down, 3 to go.
That's big, too. 54-point separation and odds there.
Playing for $1,700 and change for first.
Wow.
$11.70 for second. About a $540 difference. Not chump change they're playing for here.
No, it's not. Man, oh, man. What a fun set. And Steve went straight through, right? Steve and Wendy?
Yeah, they're on the A side. They're sitting in the hot seat. Must be beat twice. And they're sitting pretty right now.
That's funny. Wambra doesn't like the percentage. Yeah, Wambra, I think you're right. A lot of things can change from 3-1. Well, we've got a ball down.
Got a ball down and a nice shot on this one to start.
No problem, balls.
All right, 1, 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4. Doesn't 1, 2, 3, 4 don't look too problematic. How's that 5 looking? 5 doesn't look too bad.
Ray Cunningham coming over here and saying hello.
Is that what that was?
Thrilled to see us up here in the booth. Ray's been a real supporter of what we've
Yes, he
been
is.
doing
Ray's
here.
great.
Yeah.
John Faulkner says more live streams. Thank you for your donation. That's greatly appreciated, John. Thank you.
Is he going to line up to take this 3 in the side?
Yeah. The 1 to the 2, the 3 to the 4.
You don't really want to do too much with this 3-ball. I still would probably play into the rail. That's a great shot, though. You want to stay on the right side of this. And I don't know that she has.
Looks like if he draws back a little.
Ooh, I'd sure rather be taking the 5 in the other corner. But like you were saying about traveling the cue ball, the less you travel the cue ball and rely on your shot making and bar box pool, the better you're going to be.
I mean, I think if he draws back like 6-8 inches, I think she can cut that 5 in and come 2 rails around for the 6 in the upper right corner.
It's just messy. That's how I play pool, and I know it doesn't work out on these tables. For me, anyway. These guys got better control than I do, though.
Messy. What's messy?
Oh, I just mean coming back through, trying to pocket that 5 and coming around. You can clip the 7, get stuck down there. You can overthrow it and end up running in the 6 ball. You can slide draw a little too much, and I don't know if you got the angle.
I don't know if she's got this.
I don't either.
Hey, you down in. Let's see. Hey, you down in front. We're trying to see here.
Yep. Daniel doesn't look thrilled.
Here, let's have a look at this LitmanLights.com overhead cam.
That's totally blocked. But we do know that this camera can skew things a little bit.
Yeah, the overhead camera definitely skews things. There are things that look like they don't go that actually do go. Has to do with the
banking this ball?
I think she was just trying to play safe behind the ball, I think. I think that was probably about all of it she could hit.
Yep. And
Wambra, thank you for your donation. Says a beer or coffee for Summerfield.
Oh, what? That's awesome.
Yeah, Summerfield needs coffee. He's had enough alcohol.
I haven't even touched this stuff today. Well, since I woke up. I guess it was a late night last night.
Thank you, Wambra. That's very generous of you. Thank you.
That's very cool. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Steve's got room to get around that 9, or is it totally blocked? It's tight.
Yeah, the 5 goes. 5 goes, draw a little, leave the cue ball near the middle of the table.
It's that nice, stiff, stun draw to not move the ball very. Oh,
yeah.
It's such a pretty shot.
That's a nice shot. Just roll this 6 in.
There's an art to having the cue ball travel that far and only allowing it to travel that far after contact. It's a beautiful one.
Oh, and I get a free steak knife. Sweet. Thanks, Wambra.
I like punching this ball with some outside. I guess you can just roll forward, but I like coming back across the table.
All you got to do is roll it. You don't have to punch it. Just roll it, and it's going to come across for the 7 in the same pocket.
Just don't come across for me. Or they come across too far.
She's got plenty of angle to just roll this, and it's going to come across. See, just like this, and it comes across perfectly.
That's an awesome shot. I want to be able to shoot that shot like that.
Maybe Wendy gives lessons.
Maybe so. I know Steve does.
Yes, he does. And you could definitely do worse for someone to learn from.
Yeah, that's for sure. Steve is a real wealth of knowledge, and boy, he and Carice are real advocates for the game. The Big Old Box booth here is one of the best there is. They do a lot for the game in Oregon.
Yes, they do.
Let's play this a little high right. Just
get out high. Just get out to the middle of the table is all you got to do here. He's going to go back and forth 2 rails. Nice shot.
It's a great shot. Straight. How do you think she's feeling? Looks pretty focused.
If she's got the adrenaline going, she's not showing it. But
the back arm looks nice and straight.
She looks cool as a cucumber, but you got to know that adrenaline's going.
Oh, yeah. It's hard playing at this level. You get to the finals, and what a shot. Nice and easy.
Yeah, it's hard to hit them easy when you're
totally
when the adrenaline's pumping.
It's awesome. Well, Steve and Wendy trying to keep this to 1 set. And they are coming to break. Coming to break up 4-1. They're in a pretty good position here. That's where I like to hang out.
Yeah.
Just got to keep it moving along.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out at 4. I want to keep adding to
Yeah.
it. I want to show some progress here. I don't want to just
Yeah.
stop and hang out.
Well, it's a good place to be. You don't want to bask for too long, but enjoy it when you're there. So this was the finals here. This was the gold finals on the other channel.
Yeah, on the bonus table, the gold finals is in progress.
What do we have coming up next?
We have the silver finals at 9 o'clock.
Silver finals at 9. All right. That'll be fun. Scotch is so cool. I've been talking a bunch about how I really think they confuse us and disorient us with Scotch doubles. You got to play with a partner. You don't have any kind of rhythm, and then you get to play singles next.
I love Scotch. I love Scotch doubles. Scotch doubles is fun.
You don't think the rhythm is challenging?
That's one of the things I like about it.
Gotcha.
That's one of the things that makes it fun.
I imagine you have a pretty consistent partner you play with.
Yeah, Mrs. Railbirds.
Yep. I've never seen you guys shoot together. I'd love to. Oh, that one ball went. So did 3 other balls.
And
the 7 ball rolls right in the way.
And the 7 ball rolls right to its place.
Did you see that one ball just get kicked straight up the rail? It's a pretty low percentage. So she's going to roll out here, right?
Now, if you're going to roll out, where are we going to roll out to? Like somewhere near like that. No, I don't like near the left side pocket because that's too easy to play safe.
You don't like rolling up to the right side pocket?
Right side pocket. You want them to take a swing at that 9 on you?
Uh-huh. I do at this point. I think they have to, and if they miss it, which is a really good percentage, she's going to roll past the side pocket then, you think? Man, I don't know.
If you roll out over there, that's going to be so easy for them to play safe. Or, okay, yeah, they're getting this one back if there's no window. No window, yep, they're getting it back.
Yep. Steve's just going to jump that, though.
Why, when you can just pass it back?
Oh, I'm sorry. Daniel's just going to jump that when it gets passed over. One of those 2 players is. I don't think that's a real low percentage jump. It's very makeable.
When I watch the pros play, they almost never take a jump shot when they can pass it back.
Yeah.
And if passing it back is good enough for the pros, that's good enough for me.
Yet another reason I'm an idiot. And Joel continually is just like, why you're jumping and not pushing? Why would you ever do that? And I totally make that decision because I feel like I got a good percentage to make that hit.
Yeah, but I see the pros. They'll push out to a jump shot, and the other guy says, "Okay, go ahead, jump it in."
Yeah.
Sometimes they make the jump, sometimes they don't, but
that's
they're almost always passing it back. They're not taking the jump on themselves.
That's why I like kicking that ball up there and making them take a swing at the 9. Taking a swing at the 9, I think, is a pretty low percentage from there. I think that's a pretty low percentage combo.
If the pros are passing it back, I'm definitely passing it back.
Yeah. Well, it didn't get him much anyway, so it's not too disappointing he missed that ball, but.
All right, so cut the 2 in. What's next? The 5?
Yeah, I mean, if you can play it with the confidence, I like cutting this 2 ball pretty firm and kind of pushing through the
9 for a ride a little.
Yeah, I guess I was hoping to kind of push up towards the 8 off the 9, but you're probably going to get caught up in that cluster. Smarter shot is probably to play safe. Looks like he's.
No, there's no way I'm playing safe. I'm doing
Oh,
this.
because he's got it in the side there.
Yeah, I'm just playing for the 5, and if you don't end up with the angle you like, then you can play safe. But I'm definitely shooting at that 2. I'm not playing safe on the 2.
She's just going to drift over and leave Daniel the long one.
Yeah, let him shoot the 6 up the rail, no problem.
Yeah.
Daniel's supposed to be able to make that 6 up the rail. As long as she leaves him pretty good on it. If she leaves him a pretty tough angle, well then he still has the option to play safe.
Yeah.
If he doesn't like it.
And it looks like that's what she's doing. Yeah, nice and easy on these side pockets. Beautiful. Just want to be as straight as possible for this cut up the rail, but Daniel should be fine. think walk it up the rail and then take the 7 in that upper left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, just roll this in.
Yeah. Ooh, cut the point.
Just caught the point, and where's this going to end up? It's going to leave a shot.
Yes, it is. Do you think she's going to thin off this?
I can't
6?
tell if. Well, I think she's. Well, I think the shot here is to shoot it to the corner.
I think so too. It's very cuttable, but you're going to make contact with that 7 ball.
Yeah, there's no way I'm shooting the 6 in the side unless the corner is blocked or something, because shooting this in the side, you're running to the 7 and who knows what's going to happen then. I just can't tell if can she go forward or does she have to stay this side of the side pocket. Looks like she's cutting it. She's cutting it in the side.
Yeah.
She doesn't. It's because she's afraid of the. It's because she's afraid of the side pocket with the cue
she
ball.
should be careful of that corner pocket up there too, because if you glance off that 7 ball, she went right into it. Missed the 6 though.
And it looks like they're straight into the corner with the 6.
That 9 ball's not in the way. Oh yeah, plenty of room. So just rolling forward a little bit. Nice and straight and easy. Oh no, get out of there. Did it? Well, Daniel's got a shot on it, but it might not be in the corner he wanted.
John C. Says, after that push shot, it was still supposed to be Wendy's shot when they gave it back. I am pretty sure that is incorrect. Wendy's shot was to do the rollout, and if they give it back, Wendy already had her shot. Rolling out was her shot. And so it's going to be Steve's shot at that point.
Do you know also that if whoever gave it back, that's their shot also?
That was the part that I can never remember.
I just learned that recently, and I was blown away. I thought for sure you had to go to the table, but apparently the decision.
Yeah, that's your shot, is to say, go ahead and shoot. That's your shot. So the other person then has to shoot when it comes back.
Nice
that's
shot,
a nice
Daniel.
shot there, Daniel.
But then after that, I mean, if neither player is declared who's gone first, then there's the discussion of who said go ahead and take it.
Right.
Because if the team says that, it needs to be very clear. It definitely continues to come up. She gonna follow this? I like following this. Great shot. Nice and easy. Good shot, Daniel. All right, we're going to 4-2.
4-2. Still alive.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Clay. Welcome.
Yeah, I haven't seen Clay. Is Clay making it down?
Yeah, you coming down, Clay?
We'll see. All right, and man, Daniel and Anna coming back to break too. So this is a good opportunity. That's a huge game to win. Going down 5-1, it's feeling like doomsday, but 4-2 seems a little more reasonable.
Yeah, you feel like you're still alive.
Yeah.
Just keeping them off the hill is a big confidence booster. Once they're on the hill, it can affect you mentally.
In many ways.
Keeping your opponent off the hill is a nice mental boost.
Oh yeah. Knocking them off the hill is a lot more fun. She's breaking a little further in.
She's changing where she was breaking from. She's not happy with where the break was working out for her before. She's going to change it up a little.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was a good decision because this is a pretty nice break.
Yep.
And Daniel can see the one.
I think he can back cut it.
I think you are correct.
And whether he will or not is another story entirely.
Looks like he's lining up the cut.
I think he's still just considering.
Just trying it on for size, seeing how it feels.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like banking this one ball back at him and sliding back up behind the two. You're keeping the one on that side of the table. You get a good chance
Yeah,
of
banking the one does let you control the cue ball a little better. Cutting the one, you kind of let the cue ball run a little bit more. Because, yeah, right where he's pointing, that's where you need to get that cue ball.
Yeah. And
by
if you can get over there, he's got a bunch of blockers there as long as he doesn't hang it in a pocket.
By cutting the one, that 7 ball might get in the way.
I think he's cutting it, and he's trying to slide past the 6-7. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Well, he almost slid right into that corner pocket.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
Cross side bank.
Think she's got enough?
I think she has just enough for the cross side bank. Maybe. Oh, that is touchy. That's close.
Yeah, especially with the jaws right there, the side pocket. I don't know.
Where'd Anna go? Was she laying down on the floor? She got down, and then I didn't see her get back up for like a minute.
She really doesn't like that bank.
Oh, just clipped the 9 on the way by. She was trying to bank it.
Yeah. You think she was just trying to barely jump that side of that 9 ball?
No, I think she was trying to bank the 2. I think I got just enough room. I think it goes. I'm just going to pretend like the 9's not there. And I've done that a few times where you have just enough room and you just barely clip the ball, the interfering ball.
I did that twice in one set yesterday. My apologies to my teammate, Christy Barsky. It was pretty mind-blowing. Apparently, I don't know how big pool balls are.
2 1/4 inches. We went over this.
Yeah. I don't remember that. Yeah, Nevin, this is a multi-event tournament. There's several different divisions of Scotch doubles. Singles starting tomorrow, and then teams will start Friday, or is it Thursday?
Yes, Thursday or Friday.
Yes, perfect.
You are correct.
So, a bunch of good pool down here, a bunch of fun events. There's mini tournaments going on right now. Western BCA has just done a terrific job of making a bunch of different events happen for all the players. Come on down here and check it out. It's a whole lot of fun.
So Clay says he's on hiatus until next October. That's a bit of a hiatus, all right.
Well, we'll miss you around here, Clay. I'm glad I won't see your name on the score sheet next to mine, but
yeah, Clay's a solid player.
Formidable opponent.
Yes, he is. And a nice guy, too.
Yes, he is. That's tight. You think they're going to call a ref here?
Shot. I don't think so.
I don't want to have that discussion. Yeah, they're calling a ref.
Looks like Steve is actually calling the ref.
I think
Steve is the one shooting, and he's the one calling the ref. He doesn't want there to be any question.
It's never that I don't trust a player. It's that I don't want to have the discussion. Once it's happened, it's happened. There's no chance for review. Both players feel however it is they feel. And I just don't want to be stuck in a position where we got to argue about something that's in the past. But yeah, the hit will be obvious. If he makes the ball, he hit the 5 ball first. If he misses the ball, I don't think there's much of a way of carrying off that 8 and making the 5. I just think Steve will hit this ball too good. I want to stand up, but I don't want to be in Steve's line of sight. I'll stay down.
Yeah, let's watch it from the overhead.
Yeah. Perfect.
That looked like a good hit to me.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this little tap.
Oh.
Little bonus.
Perfecter.
Even more perfecter.
Yeah, and with a little angle. Is she going to try and come around the 7 ball? It's a pretty soft hit. I just want to be able to hit this a little more full to make sure the cut stays pure. I personally kind of like hitting this with high inside. So hitting some top left.
High inside. Are you trying to play for a 7 in the side?
I'm just trying to hold my cue ball up off that rail. I think it's still going to slip around the 7. We'll see. She's drawing, it looks like.
I think she can roll it in nice and soft and come for the 7 in the same pocket as the 6. Bump to 7.
Nudged it.
Okay.
Yeah,
This works.
that'll do.
Steve can work with this. Cut this in the side and rail back up for the 8.
Hopefully fall a little short of it, so it's a nice, easy drift down for the 9 ball. 9's just...
I mean, I'd prefer to play position for the 8 to the corner, not to the side. But
Yeah.
it might be a little bit too much angle on the 7 to be able to hold it for the 8 to the corner.
You prefer that because you're a traditionalist or because you just like cutting to the corner?
It's just so easy to get a weird angle on the 8 where getting to the 9 is all of a sudden more difficult than it needs to be.
Yep. I understand that. Nice and easy. Oh, no what? Oh, it goes.
And
I'm creating the drama.
all right, this is okay. She can roll forward and just leave Steve a little bit of a longer cut on the 9. No problem.
I think she even has a little bit of an angle.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, especially if she cheats the pocket a little, no problem. This is perfect. That's a nice. That was a nice shot, Steve. Good speed.
If I'm Steve and you're up 4-2, I don't want her cheating anything. I want to be cutting that 9 ball. Yeah,
She cheated
perfect.
it. She
Nice
shot it right.
shot.
She shot it right to the edge of the pocket. Got him
Yeah.
straight in on the 9.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Like, share, and describe. That's a good reminder,
Describe.
Faceman. Describe, yeah. It's
Describe
description.
to
It's
your friends how
prescription.
awesome we are.
Nice shot. Up to 5-2.
Puts them on the hill. This true double elimination finals. Lingelbach and Schelske on the A side. If they win one more game, this is all over with. If Sardoncillo and Busley, if they win 4 more games, then we
Then we're
start
down to
over and
2.
do it again. Looks like players are taking a break. All right, players are going to take a quick little break. I'm going to take a quick little break too.
And these players looking like they're rounding back up. This is a Monday night out here in Lincoln City, Oregon, the Western BCA Regional Championship. This is being put on by Western BCA and Bad Boys. We have some really awesome sponsors here. We got Littman lights illuminating this entire room. It is so cool. I don't know if you guys have had the pleasure of playing underneath a Littman, but it's a completely different experience. I do think they should have kept one of these tables for a little bit of just contrast, because you can look at these tables and they just look entirely differently. They do on the screen as well. So hope that's all transferring to you guys out there. Mike Littman, a big advocate for the game too, so pretty thrilled to have that. Railbirds TV, this has been a lot of fun working with these guys. My name is Summerfield Habner. We got Joel Peck live on the other channel, and Kevin and Sherry are nice enough to let us sit in with them and do a little commentary for you. Ray Cunningham over here, ever the hard worker. He's running around doing the Lord's work for us here. Got, yep, the Biggle Box over there. There's booth is always a lively one. Savage Billiards also doing a whole bunch for the game right now. They have a streaming service going as well, and they're terrific to work with. Really fun people. Got 80 diamond tables out here in Lincoln City, Oregon. 76 in this room and 4 in the other. Sorry, 6 in the other. And they're available 24 hours a day in that small room. We got action here all the time, and we're always looking for more. So anybody out there, anybody interested in action out there, it's always good stuff to find around here. Some really good players. Got a late night tournament getting put on by Brady. That's been a fun one. It was a $100 buy-in. I think he was hoping for 16. I don't know if he got all 16, but there's going to be a late night Banks ring game. We're going to see what we can do about getting that one broadcast for you guys.
Action, action. Gamble, gamble.
And action, action, gamble, gamble. We're back.
Gotta get your gamble on.
Yeah. We had a money match last night broadcast. That was fun. And hopefully many more to come. I'll say we just had one because I played the second one, and I hope nobody watched that.
Yeah, I watched it. You and Soph, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. We can cut that off, right? It was so embarrassing. I played awful.
What do you mean? That's going to be our feature video on our channel. What do you mean?
That's
Cut
my
it out?
highlight reel right there. The last game, we're down 4-2, and I leave Sophia just terrible on this shot, and she backbanks the 8-ball right and leaves me great on the 9, and I just completely shank it. Is this my house, Summerfield? It is not. No, it feels like home, though. I've definitely become very accustomed to this room. I've spent a lot of time here, trying to come out a couple times a year for almost a week at a time. And we're back here.
Always a great time at the coast. All right, Steve taking over breaking duties. You hit that.
Beautiful.
You did not go for the soft break that time. I mean,
No.
more of a medium. I mean, he didn't really clobber him. Just more of a medium break.
Unfortunately, the tough part about that is that you tend to make the one ball.
Yeah, you don't want to make the one ball on the side. You want to make the wing ball because you want to play position on the one.
But she does have a look at this 2-ball.
Yeah.
It's a tight cut.
I'd rather just bank the 2 out of there, hide behind the 6.
Does she have the full 2 to do that?
I thought so, but yeah, maybe not. I thought she had enough of it to do that. If not, then you bank the 2 out of there and you put the cue ball behind the 8.
There you go. I like cutting this 2-ball, glancing off the 6.
Oh,
and
you're
out for position on the 3.
do you gamble? I want to play some with you. If those are the kind of shots you're going for, yeah, that's going to catch up with you. You keep doing that.
Oh, it catches up with me every time. I'm terrible. I am awful at this game. It doesn't mean I don't like to gamble, though. And it's pretty much just a race against myself. I'm going to do something stupid. It's just a matter of time. There's many players out here who are willing to take advantage of that. So, and I'm happy to let them. Sometimes it works out, though.
All right, ball in hand for Daniel. 2, 3, 4, no problem. 4 to the 5. Yeah, depends how they get on the 4. That could be key. 4 to the 5, 5 to the 6. And even 6 back to the 8.
Yeah.
Even though everything is
Those are the
wide.
two transitions,
Everything
the
is-
4 to the 5 and the 5
Yeah.
to the 6.
At first glance, you might think, oh, it's a wide open, easy run out. But you know, there's a little some subtlety here.
Oh, yeah.
Like 4 to the 5, 5 to the 6, 6 to the 8. You know, they're wide open, but if you get a little funny on them, all of a sudden becomes pretty tough. Like right here,
I
she
want
just got
more of an angle than that.
she got funny on this, and now this is a tough shot to get to the 5. I mean, you really got to muscle this ball to the rail and back out.
Yeah. Oh, you hit that sweet little far.
And as I was saying, 5 to the 6
Yeah.
could also be tricky. You know, it's everything was
She's
wide
fine,
open.
though. As long as you don't hit the heck out of this ball, you just got to
Yeah.
draw this ball.
But even though everything was wide open, it's not exactly a roadmap. It's not shoot, stop,
No.
shoot, stop, shoot, stop.
Definitely not. Yeah, I like just straight draw on this. Maybe a little bit of left English to throw that 5 so I can hit the 5 a little more full.
Yeah, draw back, and you don't want to get straight on the 6, so just try to get past the side pocket's really all you need here.
Yeah.
Don't try to draw all the way back. Just try to get past the side pocket. That's all you need.
It's a good line. Maybe a little off the rail. Oh, shoot.
Oh, no,
No
no
way.
hit. Oh, no.
Well, it looks like a different kind of roadmap now. That's heartbreaking.
All right, so this is going to be Steve's shot. So Steve is going to be dependent on Wendy to get from the 6 to the 8. So yeah, he needs to make sure he leaves her at the perfect angle, just so that all she has to do is just roll the 6 in and get some good on the 8.
Yeah, I'm giving odds on this run out.
You're giving odds? Okay. What kind of odds you giving?
Well, I'm saying they're running out for sure.
Yeah, and
I'm
you're
giving odds
All right,
to bet against it.
All right, I'll take 4 to 1. I'll take 4 to 1 odds, and I'll bet against them. Sure.
4 to 1 that they're not going to run out?
Yeah, you said you're giving odds. I'll take 4 to 1.
Okay.
I'll bet against the run out.
Okay, what are we going for? Just $1?
Sure.
All right.
Your $4 to my $1.
Sounds like a plan. Steve hit that pretty. You notice he got himself off the rail, which I really like. She has the hardest shot of all of this. But yeah, again, don't try to muscle the shot. In this one, I would actually probably come around 2 rails. I'd probably hit this with low right and come around. But you don't have to. I mean, you can hit this with a little inside, come straight up table. Leave Steve a nice natural line. If I'm her partner right now, I'm just thinking just make this ball and get me high enough that I can cut the 8.
Right. Yeah, bottom right or high left, either one works. Whichever you're more familiar, whichever you're more comfortable with here.
Can't believe I gave you 4 to 1 odds. On the hill. Oh,
All right, I'll
doing I'm an
I'll
idiot.
take that $4.
Oh, I'm losing money already. Well, I'm up $1. You remember
Here,
that.
I got change. I got change for your 5.
Oh, I like to have one in the well.
All right, well, I'll hold on to it then.
There you go. Oh,
Oof.
gosh. Man, oh, man. 4 to 1.
Thank you.
I guess that was 1 for each ball. That's fine. I'm a terrible gambler.
That's what I like to hear.
Boy, and that is huge. All right, and here we go again. This is a straight draw shot, and that's got to be in the back of her mind shooting this ball. Hopefully she chalked up. Maybe she's rolling it forward.
Yeah,
I
looks
want
like
to just
she's
straight. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
All right, I'll give you a chance to win your money back here. I'm still betting no run out.
Still betting. What are my odds?
I'll still take the same 4 to 1 you gave me before.
Oh, way opposite way.
What? No, this is like a dead bank. He can't miss.
He can. You proved it earlier.
He can't
Although,
miss this. He could shoot this with his eyes closed and it
if
still
there's-
goes in.
I don't know. If there's 4 people in the room that I want shooting this bank, Steve's one of them.
Summer fail.
Summer failed. That's the truth. Well played, Wombrow. Well played. Yeah, Yeah, you don't really want me rooting for you if I'm on the mic. It doesn't usually pan out well. So I will try to discourage both of these teams equally.
All right, come on, Steve. Grip it and rip it. Bank this 8.
You got to fire this ball.
Yeah, bank it, follow. Follow down for the 9.
It looks pretty straight. You don't want to just straight follow it because you can follow that path real easily. Follow it right in the same pocket.
Well, don't do that.
Play it with a little inside, which means he's going to pinch it a little bit.
Boom.
Yeah, exactly. What
Nailed
a shot. Steve Lingelbach, man. That's gorgeous. That's a shot that wins a tournament right there.
This 9 ball for the tournament. And $1,710 to the winner.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What do you think?
The $1,700 9 ball right here. Think she's nervous? I'm nervous.
I like to think it's a $540 9 ball.
Well, that takes some of the nerves off, but still.
It's only $270, or wait a minute. Yeah, $270 a person. No big deal.
You want to go do an interview?
Sure, I can do an interview.
Your champions, Steve Lingelbach, Wendy Schelske, defeating Daniel Sardoncillo, Anna Busley. All right, we're going to see if we can get a interview going. So, Summerfield, have at it.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, thank you.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. We're all good to go? Great. I'm here with Wendy and Steve. They just took this tournament down. Congratulations, you guys. How'd it feel to make that last 9 ball?
Very good. It was. We were ready to wrap that up, and I have a great partner, and he left me in great shape.
You definitely do. Steve, that bank on the 8 ball was gorgeous. I was sitting there talking about it, and I was like, there's one person in this room I want shooting that bank. Yeah.
To get the shape on the other side, so I didn't have to do much except just see the line. So
Hit that with a little bit of inside, though, to carry down the table?
boy, just a hair.
Yep.
Laid perfect across. So I didn't have to put much on it.
Now, this is 2 great performances for you guys 2 years in a row. You guys took second in 8 ball last year? Is that right, or second in 9?
No, I had a different partner in 9 ball, Rosemary Dunn, and we lost in the finals a year ago. But me and Wendy won the 8 ball in the spring.
Okay, great. Well, came back and won it this time too. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
We need to do a triple threat. We go back
Oh,
and
no.
play
Yeah.
the 8 ball.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
All right.
Okay.
So you're going to be back in May. We've got confirmed, yeah, coming back to win it all?
Partners in
3 in a row. Well, congratulations to both you guys.
April, yeah.
April, not May.
April now.
Okay, excellent. Well, congratulations to you both. Great tournament.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
That's it for the Platinum Scotch doubles. We'll be back in just a moment for the silver finals.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back at 9 o'clock, which is in 19 minutes. We'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. Kevin Ross, Summerfield Habner with Railbirds. See you guys